is going on in the world today? I mean, first of all, there's molestation and other stuff. Well, we are going to talk about Holly Madison, called Hugh Hefner. A manipulator says he offered her drugs and shared secrets about their sex life. I'm really not a Mansion fan or a Hugh Hefner fan or whatever. I mean, I'm not a Playboy fan. Never was. So I'm going to read you this. While fans often rooted for Holly Madison and Hugh Hefner's relationship on the E-series Girls Next Door, the 35-year-old blonde beauty has confessed life in the mansion wasn't all it was cracked up to be. In her new memoir, Down the Rabbit Hole, as excerpted by U.S. Weekly, the Playboy star recalls the horrible way she was treated by her then-boyfriend, Hugh Hefner, who is now 89. Wow. I learned Hef was the manipulator, and then he pitted us against one another. Madison, who moved into the mansion in 2001, recalls in the latest issue of U.S. Weekly of the revelation she first had in 2008. I realized I wasn't treated well. During one of her first interrogations with Hefner at the Los Angeles nightclub back when Madison was struggling with the waitress at Hooters, the mother of one who is now happily married to Pasquale Rotella, claims the Playboy mogul offered her drugs. Would you like a qualid? Hef asked, leaning toward crumpled tissue. Madison writes his reply when she declined. Okay, that's good, he said nonchalantly. Usually I don't approve of drugs, but you know, in the 70s, they used to call these pills eye openers. While Madison looks back at that time and asks herself today, what the hell are you thinking? It wasn't long after that the television personality moved into a mansion and quickly found the environment amongst the various girlfriends to be extremely competitive. There were always different political alliances with the girls, she explains. Hef liked to play the main girlfriend off the youngest one to try to create competitions. At the time, a woman named Tina was Hefner's #1 girlfriend, and she says the other ladies lied, telling her that they didn't have sex with Hef. They don't want the judgment that came with it. She realized later Hefner's flame, Vicky, reunited her for a rump, which she accepted, getting a graphic taste of life in the Playboy mansion. As Hef's girlfriend, Tina led me into the bedroom. I stumbled over and weaved through massive piles of junk covered on the floor. Stealing high piles of videotapes, stuffed animals, art and gifts littered the room. It was like an episode of Hoarders, but perhaps in this case it would be more appropriate titled Hoarders, she writes. Two huge television screens projecting graphic porn light up the otherwise dark bed. Madison continues. In the middle, a very pale man was tending to his own business, if you're catching my thinly veiled innuendo, and puffing out on a joint before passing it out to the nearest blonde. The girlfriends in various stages of undress were sitting in a semi-circle on the edge of the bed, some kneeling, some sitting, some lying down. Madison says she became Hef's main girlfriend in 2002. I tricked myself into thinking I had feelings for Hef, she admits. He had his gentlemanly Zener. He was intelligent, and I loved watching old movies with him. I focused on the positive things, not the negative. Madison also tells the mag that Hef wanted his girlfriend to look uniform with blonde, white hair, and asks she was vehemently reprimanded by her boyfriend when she chopped off her looks. What did you do? He spat at me. Instantly, I was taken back. I got a little makeover, I said sheepishly, giving a slight pay to my hat to my new hair, and any shed of confidence I found over the last few hours was quickly evaporating. I thought you would like it. Well, I don't. He has taken a moment to analyze my new makeup and hair. In response to her red lipstick, she says Hef told her to never wear that shade again, calling her old, hard, and cheap. Ultimately, Madison says her breaking point came after she spent a platonic evening with Las Vegas with illusionist Chris Angel in 2008. The two later dated and was accused of cheating by Hefner, at which point she vowed to leave the mansion only to have her boyfriend bribe her with his will. It was there in black and white. The will stated that $3,000 would be bestowed to Holly Madison at the time of his death, provided I still lived at the mansion. At the time, it was more money than I'd ever know what to do with, but I didn't want it. I actually pitied him for stooping to that level. I couldn't help but be offered. Did he really think he could buy me? But I put the folder back on the bed just as I left, found it, and never breathed a word of it. That is until now. I'm done being afraid of people. Madison tells you it's really. I don't have any loyalty to Hef. I haven't talked to him in 4 years, so there's no reason to reach out now. Besides, it's the truth. Down the Rabbit Hole hits shelves June 23rd. Can I just say, dating Hugh Hefner, he's like an old man. He's like in his, I can't believe this is how old he is. Like, I think it's sick. Like, he's telling these young women how to freaking live. I mean, I would never date Hugh Hefner. He sounds like a disgusting old man. Thanks, guys. Bye.